Thank you to the UCLA marching band for that. One more round of applause. Wow, that performance really set the stage ablaze. Fanny, is it hot in here or is it just me?
Anish, I think it's neither. It's actually LA Hacks 2026.
Welcome to LA Hacks, the 14th iteration of Southern California's largest hackathon, bringing together the most brilliant young minds in tech.
Where one spark of imagination is all it takes to ignite solutions that hold the power to shape the future. Our theme this year is One Spark is All It Takes, a reminder that even the smallest idea can grow into something extraordinary.
And this year, with over 1,000 hackers, 300 anticipated project submissions, and our sponsors, Cool Tech, and your bright ideas, I have a feeling that LA Hacks 2026 is going to be one like none other.
Before we start though, let's cover some logistics. For starters, wristbands are your ticket in and out of Poly. If you take it off and leave, you will not be allowed back inside. So for everyone's safety, keep those wristbands on. For team logistics, your team size should not exceed 4 people. Teams are unofficial until you formalize them during submission on DevPost. There's a strict no plagiarism policy, so keep all your work original and cite as needed. Only projects created during the hacking period will count, and if you're wondering what counts as plagiarism, refer to the Hacker FAQ and MLH policy, or come talk to an organizer. Scan this QR code to learn more.
All right, and now that Poly Pavilion is going to be our home for the next 3 days, let's go over some housework. Firstly, there are absolutely no stickers or drones allowed inside Poly, so please refrain from using any of those. For meals, we'll be starting with dinner tonight, fresh corn grilled pasta, which will be served right after opening ceremonies. We'll have meals for you for tomorrow's breakfast, lunch, dinner, and Sunday's brunch. And you're allowed to eat on the hacking floor and in the upper concourse, but please don't eat in the bleachers where you are right now. And then for the sleeping area, please feel free to sleep there when it's open. And showers will be open from 5 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. on Saturday with different showers for men and women. If you'd like a gender-neutral restroom, please let any of the organizers know and we can accommodate. But, Fanny, the showers part doesn't really matter for me because I'm not one with the showers,
What do you mean you're not one with the showers?
Well, I'm trying to be sustainable and save water and help Earth.
But there are other ways to be sustainable. Introducing the Sustain the Spark track. This track focuses on projects promoting healthier ecosystems, combating climate change, and reducing waste.
That's pretty cool. Now I can actually shower when I code.
Exactly. Aren't you so excited to just code in Poly all weekend?
Well, hold on. I don't want to code here all weekend. I think you should go outside, get some air, touch some grass. It's good for your health.
What does that mean?
Well, what I mean is that your health is just as important as your hackathon project. In fact, you can submit your project to the Catalyst for Care track, where you can innovate towards a medically healthier world.
Okay, that actually sounds pretty cool. Wait, but Anish, why are you the one telling me to go touch some grass? I really don't recall you ever leaving the library.
Well, yeah, I was on that leak code grind, It's hard these days. I spent 6 hours on a leak code medium, and then I realized I forgot what a hash map was.
Honestly, there's a way to make your learning more effective.
Uh-oh.
That's why we have the Light the Way track, powered by Aramco. This track encourages you to build a project that makes learning more accessible.
Okay, that's cool. I can solve my education problems with that. But what about my life, though? How do I fix my life problems?
We have a solution for that too.
Really?
That's what the Flickr to Flow track, powered by Figma, is all about. For this track, you will be working on a project that reduces friction in daily life.
Okay, these are some pretty cool tracks we got here. And we also want to present now our special 5th track, Agentverse, brought to us by Fetch AI, where you can innovate with Fetch AI's agents to make ecosystems of AI search, discovery, and functional automation.
But an important disclaimer, if you'd like to submit to Fetch's track, make sure you're also submitting to one of our other LA Hacks tracks that we just introduced. But what can you actually win? Let's take a look at our prizes for LA Hacks 2026.
Starting off with our superlative prizes, every single member of the winning team will get one of each prize. Our Organizer's Choice Award, which is selected by all of us organizers here in red, will get home projectors. Our Best Social Impact Hack will receive JBL Flip 5 Bluetooth speakers. Our Best UI UX team members will get Wacom tablets. And then 3 more. Our Best Hardware Hack will receive Holy Stone GPS drones. our high-quality sponsor maxing, which means the most efficient way to submit to the most sponsored tracks. This team will receive Amazon Echo shows. And then finally, our most questionable use of 36 hours. This special team will receive inflatable dinosaur costumes. Very cool.
Now, moving on to our track prizes. All members of winning teams will receive each prize. Our Sustain the Spark winners will each get an Arc'teryx Mantis 10 backpack. Our Catalyst for Care winners will receive a Theragun Relief massage gun. Our Light the Way track winners will receive AirPods 4, and our Flicker to Flow track winners will each win an LG Ultra Gear monitor.
And now, finally, moving on to our overall hackathon prize winners, starting with third place. We have a Kodak PixPro FZ55 digital shoot camera set for all winning team members. For second place, we have Apple Watch SE3s for all winning team members. And finally, our grand prize for LA Hacks 2026 for first place is Frontier Airlines Go Wild All You Can Fly Pass for unlimited flights with Frontier until April 2027. You can do a lot with that.
Now we have some words from our sponsors who made this event possible. Our first sponsor is Fetch AI. Fetch AI is offering 2 company challenges that highlight the best use of AI agents on Agentverse with $7,500 total in cash prizes. Here to tell you more is Sana Wajid. Sana is the Chief Development Officer at Fetch AI with a focus on spearheading innovation in AI through strategic partnerships and a robust program management. Sana aims to develop sustainable AI technologies that drive impactful advancements in intelligent systems. Please welcome Sana.
I'm not going to be using any slides. Hello, everyone. This is my 3rd year at Halifax, and it's just so strange that I don't like to prepare a speech, or I would not like to use slides. You know why? Why? Because when I'm here, I just want to speak to you all, and it just comes. The energy Halifax bring is amazing. This is my favorite hackathon out of 200 hackathons I've ran for the last 2 years. So give a big round of applause to LA Hacks. Now, first thing first, I want to understand, you guys all registered using a system called ASI1. Do you still remember it? Did you register using ASI1? Do you know what it did? So you all actually have an AI agent now live. You have a personal AI agent that can actually query other agents. This is pretty cool. If you want to know more about ASI1, please come to the booth and ask all sorts of questions. I'm here for the both 2 days. Now, we have got many cash prizes, and I have mainly brought in cash because I know that could be very useful for students. That's the best thing I could have when I was a university kid. Now, so I'm not gonna go through all my slides, but I'm gonna jump into doing the prizes. This is the slide deck my PM puts together, wants me to stand here and talk it all about and bore you guys, but it's gone back. Oh, I'm gone forward, sorry. Oh, I'm going more forward. Can somebody help, please? Oh my God, I'm gone like, oh, that one, okay, sorry. Apologies, technology, hey? Okay, so you can do all sorts of things with ASI1, Agentverse, and we have brought in Omega Claw. I'm going to tell you more about the prices in a minute, but overall, we have $7,500 for Fetch AI main track prize. And then we have a second, this is a surprise one I'm going to announce. We have a track 2, and the one which is listed here is about 2.5. But we have additionally added another 2.5 grand mega claw super prize, which is alone itself will be giving 2.5 grand. If you are building skills from Agentverse, the more agent skills you can bring in Omega Claw using the Ultra model that we are launching just today here in LAX. So if you build that with a lot of skills from Agentverse, you're going to win. And if you want to know how you can do that, please come to the booth and ask any questions. That's it from me. I wish you all the very best for the hackathon. We have about 10K in cash prizes. So please don't ignore Fetch AI. You have got a chance to win some pretty amazing prizes. I look forward to seeing you some on the stage here on Sunday. Give a big round of applause to Fetch AI.
Thank you, Sana. Our next sponsor is Roblox. Roblox is challenging you to create a kinder, safer digital world. Create a Roblox game for their company challenge for the chance to win $3,500 total in cash prizes. Here to tell you more is Andres Cuervo. As the Youth Engagement Senior Program Manager at Roblox, Andres leads programs that empower young people to co-design and champion the future of online safety, civility, and well-being. With over 10 years of experience in youth engagement for organizations in tech, government, and higher education, his approach is deeply informed by the voices of young people. Please welcome Andres.
Thank you. I'm going to try not to go through all the slides this time, but hey everybody, it's so great to be here at LA Hacks again. At Roblox, we really believe that gaming has the power to change the world. We also know that gaming is the first entry point for many coders when it comes to developing, and we're here today for our second year to invite you all to join us in the Roblox Civility Challenge. At Roblox, we have over 144 million players around the world log in every day. We have over 6 million creators creating experiences from games to hobbies to some of your favorite titles. And, oh, I thought that was playing actually. There we go. And the breadth of our games have really made the platform in our community what it is. We're inviting you here today to think beyond AI, to think beyond websites, to think beyond apps, and to really think of games as a conduit for change, for a conduit for good. Can games change the world? We hope that this weekend you can help us to show what that means on Roblox. So, for our Civility Challenge, we have 4 themes. Can you use arts and creativity? Games that can help with mental health and digital well-being. Games that can help with digital literacy and security. So we're talking about scams, password strengths, learning about AI fluency. We're also talking about life skills and civility. Can you create a game that rewards for acts of kindness? A game that makes you pause and think before you send a message or you bully someone online? And then our newest addition for this year is early learning. When you were first playing on Roblox or any other platform, did your parents really know what it was? Do your siblings really know? Probably not. If you could create a game that encourages co-play and your family to play together, what would that look like? So we're hoping to count on you to develop these games in 36 hours. We know that in 36 hours you probably can't create everything, but don't worry. I have 2 amazing colleagues that are in the audience. Alexander Undy and Genevieve Johnson, software engineer and a technical instructional designer that know all about gameplay and software engineering, developing on Roblox. And we have a starter pack for you with assets so you don't have to start from scratch. Our winners last year, I just want to show you what they built. This is Team Bloom. This is our first place winners. Created a pretty amazing game that rewarded not only acts of service in the game, but also acts of kindness. And with those points, you could, before Grow a Garden was really popular in Roblox, you could grow your garden in this game too. So I just want you to realize what you can create in less than 36 hours on Roblox. Our workshop is at 8 o'clock, so we hope that you can grab dinner and then join us so you can learn all about it. Last year, we had 20 teams competing. Everybody was so incredible that we actually added a 4th place winner. And 3 of our winners from the 4 were first-time creators on Roblox. So if you used to play, if you've never played, or if you've never created, don't be intimidated. Your chances of winning can be really great. So we hope to see you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Andres. Next up is May S. Almansour with Aramco. May is an accomplished human capital and workforce development leader with 18 years of experience at Aramco. May began her career as Aramco's first female laboratory scientist, marking a significant milestone in the organizational technical workforce. Over the course of her career, May has held several strategic leadership positions and led the academic programs division, where she oversaw the design and delivery of high-impact educational and development initiatives. Please welcome May.
Good evening, everyone. My name is May Mansour. I'm the Manager of Human Resource Management and Development at Aramco Americas Company. I'm delighted to be here with you at LA Hacks, celebrating its 14th anniversary as the Southern California Premier Collegiate Hackathon. This extraordinary event brings together more than 1,000 brilliant participants, mentors, volunteers, and sponsors here at UCLA for a weekend of innovation, creativity, and big, bold ideas. On behalf of Aramco, we are proud to be sponsor of LA Hacks 2026. We are amazed by young innovators like you pushing the boundaries of what technology can do. Supporting the hackathon also aligns with our own digital transformation at Aramco. The Aramco America's Information Technology team serves as critical service hub in North America for Aramco and its affiliates. Our IT team consistently introduces advanced technologies and solutions. Their work strengthens operational efficiency and enterprise-wide collaboration across Aramco in the Americas and our global ecosystem. That spirit of continuous innovation is exactly why we are here. This year, Aramco is especially excited to contribute to the Perfect Pitch panel, and we are also supporting the Light the Way track, which demonstrates how technology can transform the future of education, making learning more accessible, inclusive, and interactive. Aramco believes in your ability to build your ideas. Personally, I cannot wait to see what you design in the next 36 hours. As you code, collaborate, and innovate, remember, the world needs what you create here today. Good luck, enjoy the experience, and have an incredible LA Hacks. Thank you all.
Thank you, May. Now, don't think we forgot about you hackers. This weekend is, of course, all about you, and we heard you loud and clear. You asked, will there be LA Hack shirts? And we'll deliver.
You have to like catch them well. Over there in the back. Some more from the sides. And they go everywhere. Some people on there too. hope you enjoy those t-shirts. There'll be more, don't worry. And without further ado, our next sponsor is Figma. Figma this weekend will be hosting the Figma Make Challenge, giving plushies to 6 to 10 teams who use Figma Make in their workflow this weekend. From Figma, we have Joanna Shen. Joanna is Figma's higher education marketing specialist and a UCLA Design Media Arts alum. Go Bruins! At Figma, they work to put professional design tools in the hands of every student, leading programs like FigBuild, Figma's annual designathon, the Figma Campus Leader Program, and Figma's Early Career Week live stream series. Please welcome Joanna.
Perfect. Hello, everyone. I'm Joanna. We're going to give a minute for this to load. Hello, LA Hacks. I'm so excited to be here. I actually taught a workshop here, and I'm so excited to be back here representing Figma. A lot of you already know Figma, but if you don't, here's the quick version. Figma launched in 2015 as a collaborative design tool. It was a browser-based multiplayer design tool that allowed for you to collaborate in real time with your entire team. Now that was a really big deal, but we didn't stop there. Over the last decade, Figma has grown into a full end-to-end product platform, covering everything from early brainstorming to prototyping, to developer handoff, to presentation, and even shipping to the web. Today, Figma is the platform that takes you from idea to ship product. One place to ideate, visualize, build, and ship within the same tools existing in the same ecosystem. And the teams building with Figma, you probably know them. Google, Slack, Spotify, GitHub, Zoom, products you use every day, designed in Figma. Now, here's what I really want to talk to you about, because it's especially relevant to this weekend. The way products gets built is changing fast. AI has collapsed the amount of time it takes to go from idea to working prototype. What used to take weeks now takes hours. The barrier to building is nearly gone. What differentiates good products now is craft. When everyone can build fast, speed stops being the thing that sets you apart. Craft becomes a differentiator. It's a difference between something that feels good and something that feels exceptional. It's the details, the acts of care, the intentionality that people bring back to your product again and again. Figma helps you build at the speed that you need with the level of craft that people crave. Now, I have 3 tools to share that make these real. So the first is Figma Make. This is our prompt to code tool. You describe what you want to build and Make generates it. Functional UI backed by code that you can immediately iterate on in Figma Design. It's one of the fastest ways to test an idea this weekend. Next is our MCP for server. If you're coding with an AI agent, you can now connect Figma directly to your coding environment and send your design context straight to your tools. No more redescribing to your coding agent, allowing your canvas and your code to stay in sync. Third, AI is threaded throughout Figma itself. Use it to rename layers, remove background, generate content, and vectorize your images. The small stuff that slows you down at 3 a.m. for this hackathon, no longer a headache. Now for the best part, you get these tools for free as a student. To get access, verify your education account using the QR code above. We'll also have it at our booth if you don't get to catch it right now. And you get unlimited files, unlimited collaborators, access to Figma Make, and 3,000 AI credits every single month. We'll be handing out Figma merch at our booth for those who are verified, so definitely do that in advance. We also have a Figma Make Challenge, as mentioned, where we'll highlight some of these teams. The details are on the LA Hacks dev post, and our team is at the Figma table if you have any questions. More importantly, tomorrow morning at 9 a.m., we're running a hands-on Figma Make workshop. Come build something with us and learn about our newest tools. Thank you again to the LA Hacks team for having us, and good luck to everyone. Go out there and build something great. Thank you.
Thank you, Joanna. Next up from Logitech, we have Daniel Sigmund. Daniel is a sales enablement manager at Logitech with over 9 years of experience educating customers and businesses on how the company's product extends human potential in work and play. He excels at breaking down complex workflows and products into easy to understand steps and instructions. Please welcome Daniel.
Never mind, there's supposed to be a video, but we're gonna wing it. How's everyone doing? Woo! All right, come on, let's get a little more pumped up than that. It's LA Hacks, let's go! There we go. So my name is Daniel Sigmund. This is my second time at LA Hacks and our second time with Logitech. We are so excited to be here. Since the last year, we launched the all-new MX Master 4. I don't know how many of you have seen it before, but it's got some really cool tricks up its sleeve. For starters, it can talk to you through haptic feedback. Secondly, you can scroll up to 1,000 lines in a single second. And with action rings, you can save 33% of your time, all by using our shortcuts. You'll learn more about that tomorrow at our workshop at 4 o'clock. Now, I know a bunch of you stopped by and you saw we had a little bit of a typing challenge going on. So some good news, you have until 4 o'clock tomorrow. If you have one of the 5 fastest speeds on the typing challenge, you will win not only an MX Master 4, but also an MX Keys S. So you'll get both products just by being in the top 5. But we brought a lot more than just 5 mice and 5 keyboards. We actually brought 100 mice and 100 keyboards, and we will be giving them all away this weekend. So 5 people will win from the typing challenge, 5 people will win from something we're about to do, and the other 90 will just be sporadic random things throughout the weekend. Maybe come by the workshop, you might win 1 or 2, but let's get it going, right? How about a fair trade? You want to win a mouse, you got to catch a mouse. So I'm going to throw out 5, and I'll see you at the booth.
Boy, watch out, don't pass the camera.
Thank you, Daniel. Our next sponsor is Cognition. Cognition is hosting a challenge this weekend, giving out $6,000 total in cash prizes to the best projects that build a tool that makes AI coding agents more capable or eliminates developer toil that agents currently can't solve. From Cognition, we have Wes Convery to tell you more. As a Delta engineer at Cognition, Wes sits at the intersection of deep software engineering and hands-on customer partnership, solving technical problems for Cognition's largest clients. Outside of product development, he codes for the love of the art, competing in Advent of TypeScript each year, and on occasion, typing his code by hand just for old time's sake. Please welcome Wes.
All right, hey you guys, I'm Wes. I'm a Delta engineer over here at Cognition. First of all, I kind of want to give you guys an intro of what Cognition is if you aren't already familiar. We are the intersection of windsurf and Devon. I don't know why the text in Devon is black. I was sure I made that to white, but anyway, raise your guys' hands if you guys are going to use coding agents for this hackathon. Okay, pretty much everybody. Now, keep your hands raised, keep your hands raised. Keep your hands raised if you guys are gonna run those on dangerously skip permissions mode. Okay, we got everybody. We got everybody. Yeah, it's not necessarily a bad thing. Everybody who put your hands down, I know you're lying. But yeah, so this is why Cognition exists, right? We have Windsurf, which kind of looks very familiar to you guys. If you guys use Windsurf, it's very similar to Cursor. It also has an agent in the sidebar. Basically, Windsurf is going to allow you to design your plan, start executing your plan directly in your IDE, just like a typical coding agent. The one key difference is when your coding agent runs rm-rf, he's not going to nuke your code base because you can use Windsurf to spin up a Devon in the cloud. What that means is Devon is essentially going to execute all of his code and all of his He's going to do all of his development in the cloud in a secure environment that will essentially make a PR back to your existing code base, and then he doesn't have any risk of nuking your code base. So very much recommend that if you guys are going to be running like 8 or 9 agents in parallel. It's probably a good move to use Windsurf and use Devin. So anyway, I'm here to tell you guys about the Cognition track. Like they said, anything that makes a coding agent or even just a regular agent more capable is going to be adhering to our track. We got some prizes for you guys. First prize is 3K, 3 bandos. We got second place is 2K, and third place is 1K. Basically, if you win one of our first to third place tracks, you're going to be able to get 1,000 Devin ACUs. This is kind of our token that we use for Devin and Windsurf. It all pulls down from the same proprietary token. And you can have a conversation with our engineering team. We are very interested for you guys to make AI coding agents significantly more efficient. Maybe the tool calling capability can be a little bit better. Anything that's going to make them fundamentally better than existing coding agents or just existing agents in general is going to qualify for our track. So make sure to, okay, that slide's not there. Make sure to go to our workshop because we're going to teach you guys how to use Windsurf. We're going to teach you guys how to use Devin. We're going to teach you setup, and we also got a bunch of swag over there that you guys should check out if you want. So, thank you. Good luck.
Thank you, Wes. Now, before we move on, let's see how much you guys know about LA Hacks and UCLA for a chance to win more free shirts. To start off, LA Hacks is one of the largest, and in our opinion, the best, hackathons in the world. In what year was the very first LA Hacks held? Just shout it out.
2012, 2014, I heard it 2010. I heard it 2013.
2012 is incorrect, but 2013 is correct. The very first LA Hacks was hosted in 2013, 14 years ago in Santa Monica.
Wow, that was a long time ago, and now we're here, a lot bigger and a lot better. Next up, which building at UCLA is officially recognized as the birthplace of the internet? Is it? A lot of people are excited already. I'm hearing a lot of Boulter Hall. That's right, the correct answer is Boulter Hall. In 1969, from UCLA, we sent out the first message to Stanford University with ARPANET.
Thanks for participating in our trivia. Our next sponsor is World. World is offering a company challenge focused on shaping the future of the internet. This weekend, they're giving out $3,000 total in cash prizes to the best projects that use MiniKit or use IDKit to create a product for humans. They also concurrently have their own hackathon this weekend, which requires you to use their tools, which you can submit your project to afterwards if you like. Here to tell you more is Takis Kakalis. Takis is an engineer at World working on developer products. Please welcome Taki.
Hi everyone, my first year at UCLA Hacks, and it's amazing to see the energy. Who here has traveled outside of California? I saw some people coming with luggage. Oh wow. Oh. Did anyone come outside the US? Oh, I see one right there. Okay. So at World, for the last 6 years, we've been obsessed about one question. What do you do when AI agents take over the internet? Think about AI agents that can create payments, spam the internet with deepfakes, and fill social networks with spam. How do you build systems that recognize who's human and who's not? And how do you build fair systems that put humans in the center? At World, we've been working at exactly this problem. We're building a network that you can prove once that you're a real human and use that identity across the internet. That unlocks entirely new applications. So think about both free communities, think about ticketing solutions where you can actually buy your Taylor Swift concert tickets instead of getting bought by bots and you have to pay 3 times the price. with the proof of human that we offer, you can ensure that like you sell to real humans. You can do that. And it's also incredibly easy to build on World. Devon over here from our marketing team managed to use Lovable and build a mini app in under 10 minutes. If you're not skilled like Devon, I guess he's not technical, so anything else is greater than that. I'm gonna have a workshop tonight at 10 p.m., so like grab dinner and feel free to go by our workshop. I'm gonna also give ideas on how you can use our SDKs. And the great thing is that you can build whatever you want, and if you utilize like anonymous proof human that benefits from identity, you're eligible for our track. We're giving 3K in prizes, and we're also hiring. This is an incredibly hard problem to solve, and we built a truly world-class engineering team. For example, our head of engineering was a lead architect at Twitter for over 10 years, and he has also closely worked with one of the Facebook founders. So build on World, and yeah, join us. Thank you. Like Anish, I also hate lead code, and we don't interview with lead code. I'm just gonna say that, yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Takis. Our next sponsor is Cloudinary. Cloudinary is offering $500 worth of Amazon gift cards to the team that best leverages Cloudinary's React AI Starter Kit to create their app. Here to tell you more is Jen Looper. Jen is the Director of Developer Relations at Cloudinary with over 25 years of experience as a web and mobile developer, specializing in creating creative cross-platform apps, often with an educational focus. She's known for the quality of her educational content, her managerial skills, and her creative strategies. Please welcome Jen.
That's easy, okay. Great, well, I'm absolutely thrilled to be here. I think I might be the last sponsor speaking to you. Quick correction, the challenge prize is $500 Amazon credits for each person on the team. So each person will get those $500, so it's a little bit more generous option for you. So let's talk about what is Cloudinary. Show of hands, who's been building really interesting media-heavy, beautiful, image-heavy, video-heavy apps, other than Swift? Anybody using Cloudinary to do that? I know there are some people. Either you guys are lying to me at the booth or you're not paying attention. But anyway, so what is Cloudinary? We are your platform for when you want to build a beautiful app with lots of images, lots of media, and maybe even some audio. So you can go ahead and use this API-first approach to manage all of your images and videos and do it at scale. Our specialty is working at scale. The cool thing about Cloudinary, I want to just mention, is we were founded 12 years ago by 3 friends. And they're college friends, and they founded this company and they bootstrapped it all the way. And it's, we've got almost 4 million developers using these platforms now. And the cool thing is that it was founded by college friends, but also that they're still friends and they're still running the company. It's lovely. So I just want to tell you a little bit about Cloudinary, and I want to encourage you to jump into the Cloudinary challenge, because what we want you to do is test some software for us, and this is very special. The only people who have tested this software is at Hack Canada, and I was so excited by how they did it that I decided to sponsor LA Hacks. But we have something new for you. We have the React AI Starter Kit. So this will allow you to scaffold your app from ground zero, and it'll get Cloudinary all ready and up and running from the beginning with the React AI Starter Kit. But if you don't want to use that, if you just don't want to use React, or you're building something that's already kind of started and you want to use a different stack, you can use our skills pack, and you're the first students to test the skills pack, so we're very excited. We really want you to put it through its paces. So go to this website, cld.media/hackathons, and create something beautiful. Sneak peek, I love social good apps, so create something beautiful, performant, and focusing on social good, and show me what you can build. I'll be judging on Sunday, and I want to get your feedback on these platforms. So I'm going to be asking you to fill out a survey. But here's your prize. $500 Amazon gift card per teammate for the winning app. We've got plenty of fluffy unicorns. We're all about sparkly swag. If it's not sparkly, I'm not interested. But you can also, I just want to mention that we have a new community called the Cloudinary Creators Community. And maybe after this hackathon, you might be interested in joining us. So please come and talk to me or my colleague Raya, who's here in person, and we would be delighted to welcome you to the community. So let's build.
Thank you, Jen. Now that you've heard from our sponsors, let's take a look at some of our additional company challenges. Happy Hacking Keyboard wants you to build a project that re-envisions the usage of the keyboard in a clever way. Each person on the winning team will get a brand new hybrid model charcoal-colored Happy Hacking keyboard.
And ZTIC is inviting participants to build an AI application with Melange that runs locally on devices across areas like healthcare, education, productivity, and accessibility. Winners could win some of the $2,000 total in cash prizes, along with 3 months of Melange Plus Pro and the chance to interview with ZTIC.
Arista Networks is challenging you to build a project that seamlessly connects people to resources they need or routes meaningful data to solve a problem in everyday life. Special shout out to Arista Networks, by the way, for doing all the networking and Wi-Fi for this event. Without their help, none of you guys would have Wi-Fi in here right now. And also, please avoid stepping on the wire so we all continue to have Wi-Fi.
And our last sponsor challenge for all of our hackers here, ASUS wants you to harness the power of ASUS Ascent GX10, powered by NVIDIA DGX Spark, to build something innovative and impactful. Participants must rent out one of ASUS's supercomputers, return it in the same condition, and submit feedback on their hardware to have their project be eligible. Winners could potentially take home the supercomputer that they used. Ooh. Cool.
To learn more about all of these company challenges, please visit our dev post or live site. Now, without further ado, we would love to introduce our keynote speaker for LA Hacks 2026.
Now, these two brothers are serial entrepreneurs and technology leaders who have co-founded and scaled ventures across animation, fintech, and augmented reality, including Kernel AR, which was acquired by Snap. Together, they now lead Gonka, a decentralized protocol focused on building efficient blockchain infrastructure for AI computation. With David driving vision and strategy and Daniel shaping its technical architecture, please welcome Daniel and David, the Lieberman brothers.
All right, so the two of us, we are here because our friends from an organization called Founders of Founders Accelerator Hub wanted us to tell us about our path to where we are today, from where you are today, in the past 20 years. And also we'll mention some message from them. But first we will share our story.
Two of us are brothers.
We are 2 out of 9 brothers and sisters. So the 6 of us grew up in one room, 3 two-story bunk beds back in the Soviet Union. When the Soviet Union collapsed, both of our parents, who were top scientists in the Soviet Union, biophysicists, lost all of the source of income and lost all of their savings. So we were sort of in a disadvantage, except that the science and the fact that we were together, all of us were together, was actually advantage. And we kept this till this day because the 5 of us worked together, building businesses together since then.
So to optimize logistics, they decided that they will send us to school in the same year.
So parents were sending us to school by pairs, 2, 2, 2, because they need to spend time in the laboratory. That's how the 2 of us end up finishing sentences of each other and trained not to do this.
And that's what you all need. You need to have some people around you which will share your passions, which will share your visions. And this is the first thing which you should build for your success.
The guys before us mentioned that you should follow any small idea which you have, but we highly encourage you actually honestly to follow the craziest idea which you have in your mind. Ours was when we saw how the Soviet Union collapsed and both of our parents lost almost everything. We figured that something wrong in this world. That the top scientists, like the people are flying to the space, the scientists are researching how the brain works, how the cells works, and now they're losing everything because of some mismanagement in the government.
At the same time, even though we had the disadvantage, we had access to technologies. We had our first PC at our home when I was 2, and this gave us a huge advantage compared to our peers. We got internet much earlier than all people around us, so we were so excited about how technologies can bring abundance to every human on Earth.
Well, it was 20 plus years ago, so there was no internet pretty much in Moscow. So our first business out of high school was building an ISP, internet provider, connecting 1,500 households around us.
Yes, the idea was simple. We wanted to have an internet
for ourselves,
and it was too expensive.
Easiest way was to basically ring every doorbell and say, like, do you have the internet? And if not, we would push them in and explain them that they must have it. So by the end of the journey, we actually had our own 100 megabit, which was like a lot at the time, like crazy a lot.
And it was also the first company which we sold. We sold it, it was acquired for $30,000.
Which
for us, at that moment, was crazy money. It was like years of our parents' salary. So we decided that there is something in it. So there is something. So you build something which you want to exist, and if it also resonates with people around, it will work out.
At the same time, we had this mission in our mind. We really wanted to change the world. So back in 2001, we were already speaking in the Russian parliament with the idea that we can make all of the governmental expenses completely transparent on a system which later was called blockchain. So like a decentralized, immutable ledger. As you can imagine, the people in the house basically threatened to kill us unless we go the hell out there and shut up.
So we still kept this light inside of us, and we kept building, and we kept scaling the companies which we had. So the next challenge was we decided to build a game development company.
The idea was simple. The idea was like, if we'll have millions of players playing on the really heavy, like the top PCs, the top GPUs inside of their machines, we'll be able to build a cloud compute system and solve some of the most pressing problems around the world with such power. Little we know that building games was not easy.
So in 2008, it was a crisis you all missed, but it's completely destroyed our company. We lost everything.
From tens of millions of dollars valuation of our company, we got to minus $500,000 in debt, and we were still living with our parents.
So it taught us that we need to have focus. So games are really complicated projects. You need to be
all over. Like you've seen all these sponsors before. You need to master all of it, from the design to coding to marketing, all of it at the same time. This is games. That's why they're so freaking complicated.
So we decided to focus on what we're good at, and at that time we already were really proficient in use of AI for animation, use of machine learning for animation. So we doubled down on that and built an animation studio. And this animation studio became a success. #1 show, millions of dollars in profit.
Political satire in Russia, bad idea. So in several years after that, we had to leave country.
Yes, it was shut down. But through the journey, we also learned that you not only grow through successes, but you also grow through your failures.
We lost all of our money 4 times. From nothing to millions to minus something to millions to nothing to millions again. This is a journey which you will all probably face, but we don't want to discourage you. Honestly, this is fun.
Usually you are told that there is only these stories when you out of high school, drop out and immediately will create $1 trillion company. Most of the founders' journey are not like that. Most of the founders' journey are about persistence, about struggle, but eventually you will get to the success. And through this journey, as it was already mentioned, we eventually created a computer vision company. This computer vision company was acquired by Snapchat for $60 million in 2016. And this all showed us that what actually compounds, it's not your assets, but actually what your skills, your abilities, your experience,
and your passion
make things, and also the mission which you hold inside of you through all the challenges which you will have.
This is really something which people rarely tell you. But the mission is not something you was born with or you're destined for. The mission is something which you can choose yourself. And we highly, highly encourage and recommend you to choose yours.
This is the best investment which you can make in yourself. And especially right now, when the world is changing, AI, the biggest frontier models, can fit just a tiny flashcard. And they essentially copyable. So every human on Earth can have it. We can actually bring abundance to billions of people around the Earth if we will manage to make these technologies universally accessible. If we will be able, currently you will get from sponsors a lot of access, a lot of tokens for free. But for most people around the world, the technologies are not as accessible. We learn through our childhood how important it was that we had the access.
Early in our life.
So when we got through the success, we realized that that's where we want to be focused on, that we really want to ensure that the benefits of those technologies will be universally accessible to everyone on Earth.
That's why we decided that we will build and then make completely open source and completely not owned by us. So the next project, the current project which we're building, is completely open source. There is no company or foundation, any organization behind it. Anyone can join and participate. It's all coded by people like you around the world. And the project is building a decentralized infrastructure for AI. What Gonka provides is API, which gives you access to some of the largest open source models at the fraction of the cost of the hardware in the system, because of the blockchain cryptocurrency aspect behind it. So I highly encourage all of you to try it out and to see what impact you can do to the system as well and how you can use it.
So in general, be passionate. These times are really frightening, I believe, for most of the young people, because you don't know what will be with the labor market in 3 or 4 years. All of the usual structures and paths which were introduced to young people previously will not work anymore. But actually, each of you can make it different, and each of you can create a product which will change billions of lives. So be focused on that. You will have some struggles, you will have some failures. It's okay, just keep moving.
All right, so about the guys who actually invited us here. Those are our friends. It's a community which called Founders for Founders, and they created the accelerator program. The people behind it is a community of people who created multi-billion-dollar companies all over the world.
It's really repeat founders. So in this accelerator, you will have one-on-one match with one of the founders who already build successful companies before.
Why I'm one of the mentors inside of the accelerator program, and you will find some people who like founder of Mira, the slides, online slides, whiteboard, I would say, tooling. I don't know what that's a $14 billion company. So people like this, you will have access to them if you're part of this accelerator. They will personally be advising and helping you in your journey.
This accelerator was created by two venture firms, S16 VC and Ellipsis. So it's community-based, early stage. It's run by founders. There are 3 places for
three spots in the accelerator for you guys. So 3 teams from the hackathon will be selected to be part of the program.
You will get investment of $50K for the first month and a half. And if you will continue, it will be another $500,000 for the next 6 months. And please, you will see different founders or serial entrepreneurs. You will have one-on-one match with them. And you can scan the QR code. Please mention LA Hack in the application to join the acceleration program.
We are not going to be around here for all these days, so make sure you're making a picture of the QR code.
Thank you all so much.
Good luck.
Thank you. Let's give it up one more time for the Lieberman brothers. We got one more surprise left for you guys, though.
And what's that, Anish?
Another t-shirt toss. So we're gonna have one more speaker. Thank you.
Now let's hear from Ryan from Major League Hacking.
What do you say?
Hello, hello, hello. It's so nice to see so many familiar faces again. So I'm going to try to speak for the last 3 minutes. So for those who don't know, I'm Ryan from Major League Hacking. I am one of 3 Ryans at LH, and this is my 63rd hackathon. I'm also joined by Dr. Cecilia and Varsity. So we have a lot to talk about this weekend. So if you want a summary, you can go to mlh.link/LAHacks. So for those who don't know, we're Major League Hacking. We're the global hacker organization that serves over 300 events just like LA Hacks and over 1.3 million hackers just like you. So we have a lot to cover this weekend, which includes our hardware lab, which you can access in about 10 minutes, a Copilot workshop at 5 p.m. tomorrow, a Gemini workshop right after, and then a Tech Together meetup that starts at 6:30. We will also be giving away some free Google Cloud season t-shirts, and let's talk about prizes. So we have the best use of Gemma 4, where you can win some Google Swag Kits, best use of 11 Labs, best use of Solana, best use of MongoDB Atlas, Best domain name from GoDaddy Registry using code MLHLAH26. This is also a prize category. And the best use of Vultr using promo code Major League Hacking. So if you want to see all of those again, you can go to DevPost. So, because everyone gets a demo on Sunday, I want to demo too real quick. So let's try it out. So I have a prompt here, and I'm going to paste it in real quick and explain what's happening. So I have a prompt that's asking Gemini to build a Flask-based web chat app where we can basically allow it to generate all of this using some restrictions. So I have instructions letting it know to use a Tailwind CDN for styling so that it's kind of fast. I let it know that I've already installed all my Python packages. And I pasted this prompt essentially into an extension called rootcode, which allows us to interface with Gemini. So right here you can see it's making the template file and also the Python app.py file. And what I'm going to have it do is I'm going to have it automatically run the program, and in about 25 seconds it's going to then use a tool called ngrok to tunnel it so everyone here can also use the tool. So if everything works here, hopefully it will run. Everybody should be able to use the same link I'm going to use in a second to run the app on your phone. So it looks like there was already a process running this application, so it's diagnosing it and killing it. So let's see if it's gonna run now. Looks like it should. And then in about 5 seconds, you should be able to go to your browser, go to mlh.link/RyanDemo. Let's see if it's almost there. You can see it is going to run ngrok tunnel. And now if I click enter, you should be able to run this application on your phone right now. So if you go to your phone right now and go to mlh.link/RyanDemo, you should be able to use this application. So let's try it out. When was UCLA founded? It was founded in 1919. Let's see. When was UCLA founded? You can see it was in 1919. So saying all of that, to wrap everything up here and wrap up closing ceremony, on a more serious note, MLH events are a safe space for everyone. By being at this event, you have already agreed to MLH's code of conduct. Please be respectful, as harassment and abuse will not be tolerated. And if you have any questions or issues, please come see me, Cecilia, Varshini, an organizer, or use the email or phone number on the screen. So, besides that, thank you for all the partners that make MLH and LA Hacks possible, and happy hacking.
Let's give it up one more time for all of our lovely sponsors who made this event possible.
Hey Anish, do you know what I love more than sponsors giving away free stuff?
What could be better than that?
Even more free stuff. Throughout the event, for every workshop you attend and scan into, you will earn one free ticket entry into our mega raffle pool of prizes, which will be announced at the end. These entries are separate from the individual workshop raffles, which will happen at the end of most workshops.
Additionally, be sure to scan the QR code on the screen to check out the Discord to fill out a form to enter our grand raffle for one of 2 free Stussy hoodies. That is...
Wait, Anish, it's not.
Okay, we will get that to you.
So be sure to fill out this form, attend workshops throughout the weekend, and attend our closing ceremony for the chance to win a free prize. Now finally, it's 7 a.m. on Sunday, the hacking period has ended, now what? All projects must be submitted on DevPost with 1 submission per team. You will have 1 extra hour for submissions from 7 to 8 a.m., but feel free to submit before that, and make sure those projects get in.
Now lastly, this is some important notes on judging. Judging will start sharply at 9:30 a.m. on Sunday. We'll have 2 rounds for judging. Round 1 will be science fair style judging, and every single team that submits will have judges come to them. You'll have about 5 minutes to split up between presentation and Q&A, and how you divvy that up is up to you and your teammates to decide. For round 2, we'll have our top 5 projects, regardless of the track they submitted to, present in front of all judges and all hackers right on this stage here. Your entire team must be here to present in person, and we have a How to Pitch and Submit workshop on Saturday at 10 p.m. if you'd like to learn more about judging, submission, pitching, and DevPost.
Throughout the weekend, the website will be your main hub for anything and everything LA Hacks, live.lahacks.com. Please bookmark it right now.
And you can check the schedule, find track and sponsor challenge info, read through the FAQ, and access everything you need in one place. We'll also have the Wi-Fi, Discord, and DevPost information linked here. So if you forget anything, just come back to this page, live.lahacks.com.
Wow, now that we've covered all of that, I think I'm even more excited for this weekend to commence.
I know, just like our theme, I think it's gonna be fire.
And we can't wait to see all the sparks that fly in Poly this weekend. So now, for the moment you've all been waiting for. 3, 2, 1, happy hacking!